Welcome to the Launch to Six podcast, a podcast about how you can launch your online business from 0 to 6 figures in 24 months or less, regardless of your prior experience. Now, here's your hosts.
Hey guys, welcome back to the podcast. You're here with me, Tomash, and with Tom. And this week we are doing a series on actually one of our favorite subjects, and that is public speaking. Tom has done a lot of public speaking. I've done a bit of public speaking, and it's actually one of most people's biggest fears, to be honest. You know, you're walking up to stage, you're getting all clammy, all sweaty. I'm thinking of some lyrics from Eminem. His knees weak, arms are sweaty. There's vomit on his sweater, mom's spaghetti. No, I'll stop now. But it is genuinely one of the biggest fears for most people. And like in this week's series, we want to go into how to get better, why, and we want to start with why. Really, I mean, why do we want to get better at public speaking in business, Tom?
There's many reasons. Yeah, in general, I would say the number one, guys, is you want to become better at public speaking because it's good for general communication. People buy things from people and appreciate and respect people that can public speak. Back in the Roman times, the Roman Empire, people that lead, because your voice says a lot about you. That's the first impression. Do you have confidence? And your voice, your personality says a lot. So it's confidence number. In business, there's many reasons. JV partners, forming business partnerships, selling from stage, a physical stage, through webinar, Facebook Lives, being able to do podcasts, webinars. There's so much benefit in being able to improve your public speaking because you can ethically persuade people to do what's in their best interest. Because if you can't convince someone about your idea, if the founders of Airbnb couldn't convince the accelerators to give them their first startup investment, I think it was Y Combinator that gave them their first investment, guess what would have happened? They wouldn't have been able to get it. So they don't need to be like Tony Robbins, but you need to be able to communicate your ideas. And that's by getting clear on exactly what you want to do. So there's many benefits, man. I mean, there's endless, but there are a few.
Yeah, definitely. And I mean, public speaking applies to a lot of things. Right now, we're in the time of COVID. You know, actually having big public gatherings is not something that's happening, but it applies to things like social media, marketing, doing these things. It is the ability to be able to speak to a wide audience on a number of platforms, and there are nuances to it. And I mean, just talking in general, and you know, prepping, I suppose, for when we're going to come out of the pandemic and then be able to resume as maybe the new norm to be able to speak to a large audience. It is so crucial being able to public speak. And when we talk about public speaking, this could be a room of 10 people, it could be a room of 10,000. And
absolutely,
it's such a key skill in that respect.
Let me make this point. This is crazy. There's a Forbes article that says 74% of Americans, this is probably worldwide, have fears and anxiety towards public speaking. So that's like 8 out of 10 people. It's more feared over death. Most people are more scared of doing a public talk than dying. And the top 3 phobias are, being trapped in like a closet and stuff like that. But public speaking is one of the top for the average person. And here's the thing, the greatest rewards are on the other side of fear most of the time. So if you can start, I was terrible at public speaking. And I'll talk about that. I had agoraphobia. I couldn't speak to anyone. I couldn't speak to my own family members. And I've made millions from the stage, virtually and online. And I love public speaking because I train my brain to do it. So it's a learned skill. And that's what's great. Some people think people are born with it. No, you can learn. And that's why we're doing this series, to break it down. And by the way, you can go to our lander page. We do have, it's expensive. It's 20 odd grand where you can actually work with us one-to-one with public speaking for coaches already. It's go to millionsfromstage.com. And it's not cheap. It's 25 grand, but you can check that out if you want to learn how to make, 6 figures from the stage.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, guys, stay tuned. This week we are going into all public speaking, and very excited. Some very nitty gritty tips, stories from actual stage. Like Tom's been on stage quite a bit, myself slightly less so, but I have public spoken in front of a few hundred people. And so, yeah, guys, stay tuned. Very, very excited to be sharing it with you. It's a very exciting topic for us and addressing most people's biggest fears. So we'll touch base with you very soon.
Next episode, we're going to be talking about how to find your voice, how to be authentic to your passions. And yeah, we'll see you in that one.
Lovely. Take care, guys. Hey guys, it's Tom Ash. We hope you guys have enjoyed the episode as much as we've loved putting it together for you. Please, guys, do us a huge favor. Hit that love button, hit that subscribe button, and review us on Apple iTunes. We do read the comments. We want to improve our content and give you guys the best that we've got. Equally, the best comment, guys, we will shout you guys out, and we are giving out free courses. So guys, please come hit that love button, leave us a review, and we'll catch you on the next podcast, guys. All the best. Take care.